What is up, Pats Nation? Patriots Global here with a video, and I know there's been a decent amount of signings and a decent amount of things that the Patriots have made the past couple days, and I know I haven't been exactly on top of it, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart for that. I really do try to put this content out as fast as I can, and I'm definitely falling behind on that. I've been very busy, but that's no excuse. So in today's video, as the title you can tell, the Patriots signed wide receiver Jordan Mathews on a 1-year deal. The money wise, we're not sure yet. Like I always do, I'll pin it in the comments when we find out. So something interesting I just want to say before I get into a little bit about him is his statistics and my kind of opinion and the outlook on this. Something interesting I found is that he's related to star wide receiver Jerry Rice, who, as we all know, had a phenomenal career, one of the best wide receivers to ever play, and I guess he's related to him, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. But he's a former second-round pick from the 2014 draft, and he was selected by the Philadelphia Eagles, and he played with them up till about last year when he got traded to the Bills. He's 25, he's 6'3", 212 pounds, and that's tall, especially for a slot receiver. He doesn't play outside, which he can, but that's not where he shines the best. He does shine the best in slot, which could be a big reason why the Patriots picked this guy up. Now, a lot of people, when they hear Edelman, they think slot receiver, and that's not the case. Edelman is a slot receiver, yes, but the past couple years, he's been playing outside way more than he plays slot. In fact, when Edelman was here, Amendola was the one who would usually play slot. So this is the guy who will not be taking over for Brandon Cooks whatsoever, not at all. This is the guy that's more taking over that Amendola type role. Now, a little back to the Eagles and the Bills type thing. The Eagles traded Mathews and a third-round pick last year to the Bills for cornerback Ronald Darby. Coincidence enough, Mathews got injured, and I'm pretty sure Darby got injured too, if I remember correctly. So the trade didn't exactly work out for either, except the Philadelphia Eagles still have Darby, as where the Bills did not pick up Darby's contract. I mean Mathews, not Darby's. Now, when this guy played with the Eagles, he was a great wide receiver. He put up trouble for cornerbacks and linebackers, and actually something interesting is that he had more yards playing in the slot than anyone else in the league from 2014 to 2016. Now you might be wondering, well, if he was doing that good, why did the Eagles trade him? Why did the Bills not sign him? And that's an easy answer. So his last year with the Eagles, he did start to fall down, but he did put up great numbers in that last year with the Eagles, but the Eagles desperately needed a cornerback, so that's part of why they traded him. And then when he got traded to the Bills, keep in mind, he did not fit that Bills offense whatsoever. And then he got injured, so he didn't really have much time to get the playbook down, to fit into that offense as best he could. And like I said, he got injured, so he couldn't really do much. So like I said, he got injured early in the season with the Bills, and he put up 25 receptions for 282 yards and one touchdown in 10 games. So I mean, it's not the worst, but for a receiver who pretty much balled out, well, not necessarily balled out, but pretty close to balling out in Philadelphia, I'm sure they expected a lot more. They expected him to fill that Sammy Watkins role, which did not work out at all. Now, kind of back to the whole Dola situation. This guy will probably play slot. Like I said, he'll take over that Dola situation. The Patriots are going to put him where he shines. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to put him outside. This guy can play outside and he can still ball, but where he does the best is the slot. And with him being 4 inches taller than Dola, that can really help, especially when it comes to coming against taller cornerbacks, or even when he goes against shorter cornerbacks, he can beat them better. Now, when I heard they signed him, I was pretty shocked, and I was pretty hype. I mean, I wasn't jumping off of my feet crazy because it was an amazing signing. This isn't an Odell type signing, but this is a very decent signing at the best. like I said, we don't know what kind of money we got him for yet, so I can't say if this was a great signing or if this was a signing that maybe we should have not done, could have used our money somewhere else on. I can't really say that because, like I said, don't know the types of money. But if we get this guy for a decent amount of money, 2 to 3 mil, I would, or 1 to 3 mil, I would say decent signing. Anything more, I would say no. I would just say no, to be quite honest. But besides that, I do like this signing. We needed someone to replace Dola. The only downside is we can't expect what Dola put up because Tom Brady and Dola had that great connection, just like Tom Brady and Edelman had. We can't expect him to come in here and just build that chemistry with Tom Brady right away. It's just, we expected that with Brandon Cooks, and look what happened with Cooks. Tom Brady didn't even care that he got traded. The Patriots bringing him on a 1-year deal really is just because they're looking to see what this guy can do. They saw, what he could do in the past, but like I said, the past couple years, he's kind of drifted it down, and the Patriots aren't going to go sign a 2+ year deal for a guy that's been going down. They're going to see what he can do, how he fits in their system, and if he does good, chances are, I would say that they'll sign him to an extension as long as money is okay, because Patriots have a lot of decent free agents coming up the next season, so they want to probably keep some of that money. It definitely seems like the Patriots are going on a taller route this year because with most of their receivers, I mean, Kenny Britt, now Mathews, Gronk, we are packing it in with a lot of taller receivers. And is that a good thing or a bad thing? Not entirely sure, but we'll definitely find out. Keep in mind, we still have Edelman, who's on the smaller side. So even if we wanted a smaller guy, at least we still have someone. Looking at Matthews' highlights, the guy can definitely ball. Like I said, his catch in traffic is great. He can really beat cornerbacks when going down the field. Like I said, though, don't think that this guy is coming in here to replace Brandon Cooks, because he is not. The person who I believe will take over for Brandon Cooks is Philip Dorsett, as long as the Patriots keep him, because he's very similar to Brandon Cooks. He's coming in to try to replace Dola as best he can, and the Patriots can possibly win out because Brandon Cooks is said to make $45 million this year. So, like I said, depending on money, this is definitely a steal. And unlike Brandon Cooks, this guy doesn't rely on his speed. This guy can run routes very well. He can make sharp cuts. He can get release, and he still has decent speed. So, like I said, this was definitely a good signing. But I want to know what you guys think, so make sure you let me know in the comments below. But other than that, make sure you guys subscribe so you know when more videos come out and updates. And I'm sorry again that I haven't gotten to all of them yet. Other than that, though, take care, Pats Nation. We'll